Alright, so the teaser, I think, basically kind of confirms who they're going for here, and another leak has surfaced, pretty much, potentially pushing it towards, again, who is here. Today I wanted to share it with you, talk about it, and kind of get you into the mood of potentially what's releasing here. Yeah, sure I did. Everyone in the official comment section was just like, it's Escanor, it's Escanor, it's Escanor, right? So, obviously the hype was built up where, like, players are going to think that, and I knew, whenever they show a fire, it happens like that. Because players will immediately lean Escanor, be like that, and then if it isn't Escanor, right, anything in comparison for community stuff will be garbage. And with what they potentially are going for here, I already know people are going to be just depressed. That's what's going to happen. That's always what happens. But today, let's jump into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. This is what I've been saying, like from day one, kind of. The word godlike sort of indicates what this would have been. Yes, because of what Voldemort said, players, I don't know if he was joking, trolling, or what he was doing. He said that, so players thought otherwise. The cope can still be real, but it's getting less likely here and there through updates, through these teasers and such. But anything is possible, bro. We won't know officially until tomorrow. Today we kind of know that it's this, but you won't know until 100% confirmed tomorrow. Okay? Take a look over here. This was teaser. Whoops. This was teaser number 1. Pretty much, it shows off going to this tab. You click this tab. That is Ragnarok. Your update is 100% confirmed Ragnarok. You then see this, a lot of fire, everything, you know, with the information and everything. We're like, oh, Escanor. Okay. We'll see. Now, today's teaser is pretty much showing off the eye, okay? Then it shows Elizabeth. Then it shows Bartra. Festival Bartra confirmed. Then it shows D-2. Pretty much, I think what they're doing here is, so there's two things that people are thinking. They're showing Ellie because a goddess, and then they're showing Bartra because a goddess with clairvoyance, right? A goddess that has the ability to see into the future. And if you put 2 and 2 together of who that actually is, that's literally her, and she literally said this in the game, right? She's the one I told you, like, day 1. She's probably the one here because they mentioned they wanted to get into the war part of it where Ragnarok's raging, right? So because of that, this was likely to be the character. She started glowing in the tavern, so we're like, okay, they're putting a focus on her. Right? The future of the people below rests in your hands. And then a leak came out over here, Lance. Again, not Voldemort. Voldemort hasn't said anything. He's pretty much ghosted it for like 4 days now. He said, the last thing he said was the sin thing, saying, are you sure a download festival was not a sin? But it says the festival will be final future, Goddess of Fate Skuld, and a new super boss battle called Ragnarok will be added, and Thor will be a boss. And there you go. He posted it in the official leaks channel, not in the beta leaks channel. He did post it in the official channel. So right now, I'm curious what they go for, right? We know that if they do OC, they'd love to make a waifu. That's all they do. Netmarble is the CEO of doing that. If they're making it, you can see where they're trying to say a selling point. Whenever they make an OC, they straight up just make it female. Shin, out of 7 catastrophes, and take it a step further, you had 4 more disasters revealed. Out of 11 OC characters, part of 1 OC story, 1 of them is a dude. Out of the next one, you had Sigurd, you had Freyr, you had Tyr, and pretty much everybody else is a female, right? So they love their OC waifu. That's like their selling point. If OC is not carrying the hype, to them, the only thing that carry the hype is waifu. So if we're talking OC, like people are saying that this confirms Odin, they just love waifu, bro. That's the issue. They just love waifu. So that's why, like, I would love to see Odin as a character, but I don't know if Netmarble wants to release that. Dude, they sell well for waifu. Whatever it was, Freya still did okay, right? For a 600 banner, wasn't a festival, whatever. She did pretty good. What were the selling points? Because that's how Netmarble is. That's what Netmarble wants to sell, and players buy into it. The hype is there, and that's kind of, I think, potentially what they're going for here. She's supposed to bring that entire thing in. Again, they showed over here how I interpreted was goddess. Okay, a goddess, and then now clairvoyance, right? The ability to see into the future. Her name is leaked yesterday before this teaser came out. Her name is Final Future, Goddess of Fate Skuld. This is a godlike festival, so it matches. But then again, the other theory running, yesterday you saw fire, godlike festival, Escanor with like Surtur's power, right? That could be the case. It is the 7th sin. He is the 7th sin. 7.77 festival. That would be like the coolest thing to do. But will they? Yes, this teaser said, people say like, oh, the first teaser should have said it. It doesn't confirm Escanor because it shows Rag. Escanor, if Escanor releases, right, he can release his Ragnarok Escanor, part of this update like a godlike. He can still do that, yes. But with some of the information with this teaser, it may lean towards that more. But again, yeah, whatever the issue is, mainly they're leaning towards the stream being a 7.77 million download. Only in one tweet they ever said godlike festival. I personally think it's all over the place. But what will I lean on? It's, in my opinion, I think Odin's out of the way now. I would lean more so to Skuld just because she's glowing in a tavern. That's the only reason I think it's her. Because like that's Netmarble's way of saying that's the unit. Like I feel that genuinely, but I would personally like to see Escanor. And I don't know. I'd rather see, hot take, but I'd rather see Sins in like a different way that's not like the like original manga, like right? In an OC verse that Netmarble decides like, hey, a super cool variant of the character. Like Bleach Brave Souls does it. Would that not be cool? Might just be me. And then also, if you were curious, this is a major stream. It isn't a trash stream. You have KR showing up, so that means you have much more value from it. Basically being they might confirm some, or rather do everything quicker. Right? Unironically, I take that back. JP's been doing okay. Honestly, they've been doing okay. They've been showing off a bit more. KR been rushing off here and there, but I'm hoping this is a solid one. But they have confirmed 77.77 million download God Festival. So they say God Festival, while Global still just says 77.77. So they're saying it clearly. It's God Festival. Will be held. Be ready for updates and such. And then again, shows this over here. Not much teasers. Special MC is a female, and then over here, a male. I'm pretty sure it's the same cast we always get on KR. So nothing really shocking there. They also have the ticket. Nothing is a value of leak there, right? It doesn't show anything clearly. So I think we're fine. I don't think it's anything cool there. It just shows purple in the background, but it could be anybody, right? So do what you will with this information. Get ready for the stream. It goes live tomorrow. I hope you guys are excited, but let me know. I know there's various opinions floating around. You have some people saying some things, some people saying some things. The end all I want to say here is just move on, and you'll see tomorrow. Like, that's the simplest thing. Like, people are so stuck on who it is. Just wait till tomorrow, all right? You'll know confirmed who it is there. If it's Escanor, get hyped that you wanted that. If you wanted that. If you wanted Skuld, get hyped. It's still cool that they, drop these characters, the OC ones, right? And, we've been waiting for Ragnarok to have a major push. And this finally seems that they're doing that major push that they said in the dev notes that they wanted to do, right? We're getting to that not climax, but we're getting to that point, right? That high point. And this is the start of the war, the start of the whole progression of events. The ball starts rolling here pretty much, right? And the next events will be hopefully done quicker so that you actually feel some anticipation for them. But again, I know that Ragnarok, especially with the story lately, it started getting good. It took a while, but it started getting good. So we'll see how Skuld turns out. But if she is the character, there you go. And if Odin's the character and you wanted Odin, get excited. But I'd say between those three, Skuld's more likely. I also say that it's a download festival, maybe not a Ragnarok character for that one, but we haven't had Ragnarok all year. It makes sense. And you can't technically do Ragnarok for November or December. They need top grossing updates. So, yeah. All right, take care.